I'm not sure what's going on with my audio video programs, to be honest. Yesterday, I'm using my laptop and the video kept cutting out, so I finally just was like, forget it. It's just going to end right there. And that's frustrating. And then of course the one in the studio, I'm having some audio syncing problems, and I don't know what that's about. As far as I know, the iMovie software is the same on both computers, and they're both current. I don't know why one would be more of a problem than the other. I don't know what's going on. Perhaps iMovie is just sick of me making videos every day. I don't know. I worked on this box some more, and unfortunately I'm gonna have to take this plexiglass off that I put on because there's like a little. I tried to clean it best I could, but with the pearls that I put in, I guess there was some little bit particulates, if you will, and they got on the plexiglass, and I can't really get them off. So I'm gonna have to, I think, pry open the plexiglass, which is glued down, and see if I can clean it up and put it back. I don't know. We'll try. Anyway, so these are the pearls. I don't know how well those are going to show up there with the reflection and everything. And they're loose. They're just so they can move. The pearl necklace itself, I can't say that without thinking of ZZ Top. It's true. It's stuck on there, and hopefully it's on there, but we'll see. I'm still waiting on the electrician. He called last night about 7:15 saying he wasn't going to come by. He got caught up on another job, so he's supposed to be coming today at 4, which is in just a little bit. What we're having done is replacing the under-counter lights in the kitchen. They're not really, they're old, and so we're putting in LED lights, which will be nice. They'll pop right on, and they won't use very much juice. So, yeah, good times. I know. I wish I could be a little more handy with electricity, but it makes me nervous. So, yeah. And then there's a couple of outdoor lights, LED lights, that are going, the motion sensor lights, going out front as well. And they're lights there, so they're just replacing them. And again, I'm sure it's an easy job. I just don't feel comfortable enough trying to do that, so I'm not. I was online today. I was reading someone's bio. It was some doctor's office, and it was a psychologist, and I was reading her bio, and some of her hobbies were, she had a whole list of them. I can't even remember what they are, but one of them, of course, was reading. And if you look at anyone's bio, really, they always say reading, and I just don't think there are that many readers in the world, really. Seriously. Why do people feel compelled to put reading as a hobby when I would put money on it that they don't read on a regular basis? That's my guess. If that were the case, there would be bookstores at every corner. We would just be inundated with, book-related things going on because there would be so many readers in the world. I think it's just, one of those things to sound cool as you put reading down. Well, I read. I know people who don't even have one book in their house, not one, which I find very strange, to not have one book in your house. That's weird, don't you think? I think so. But let's face it, let's own it. You're not a reader. Come on. Tammy, Lola Knows, asked me to talk about Jack the dog. On Facebook, I've been complaining that he keeps me up at night. I think there's several factors. He used to not do that when I was working at home and I was home all day, because he was awake a lot more during the day than I think he is now that I, going to an office most of the day. So I think he sleeps all afternoon, and then at night he's wide awake, which is part of the problem. He wants to play. He wants a snack. He has to go to the bathroom. And then on the days that I am home or, he's up, I think, oh, maybe he'll sleep better. But it's a habit, I think. And he does have to go to the bathroom, and I do get up when he wakes me up because I don't want him to have to go to the bathroom, even though sometimes he doesn't need to go. He just wants some attention, food, or play. And so on one level, I reinforce him getting up because I certainly do get up with him, thinking if you gotta go, you gotta go. And I don't want him to have an accident in the house. Not that he ever has, but I just, he's getting older, and I think, well, he's got to go to the bathroom more often, perhaps. I'm not sure what his deal is, but last night he was crying. He wanted something, so I thought he's got to go to the bathroom. I got up. He lays down. So I'm like, okay, I'm not. So then I make him, stay, and I go back to sleep because I just. There have been, and I know I reinforce this by doing it sometimes, I do get on the floor and I pet him for a little bit, because he's always been a rather nervous dog, and then he goes to sleep and he's fine. He just like needs some, little attention, and then he'll go right to bed. And I try not to reinforce him getting a snack at 3 a.m. because there's just no good coming of that. But he has these little things. If he wants a snack, he goes to get on his little blanket in the living room. That means he's hungry. If he lies down right next to the bed, that means he just wants some attention. And if he goes to the door, if I wake up, then obviously he's got to go to the bathroom. It's several, maybe 3 or 4 times a night he's up. And I'm sympathetic, but it's very hard on me because I don't know when the last time I've had an uninterrupted night of sleep was. Seriously. And then the neighbor calling at 6:30 in the morning because their hot water heater broke, and I guess they don't have a plumber that they use or have used. So she texted me first, which I did not hear, and then she called. And I thought, well, she's texted and called at 6:30. It must be something. And so that's all taken care of. It's all good. It's just that, after having been up just a couple hours earlier with Jack, I just wanted to sleep. I just want sleep. And then I can't really nap during the day. I'm not a good napper. Such is my life. Bye.